Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to Bma's Crafty Corner. I am Bma, better known as Els, and this is my mess. Let me get it out of the way. I'm putting videos in the schedule, and it always takes up so much of my desk. How's everybody doing today? Oh, what a day. What a day. So, today we're going to be working on building some signatures for the Floofy journal, but I think we're doing a soft cover. I'm not sure. I've never done a soft cover, so, kind of a new experience for me. But I don't know. I figured Floofy needed soft, So we're going to do a soft cover. And I bought some fabric for that. It's around here someplace. I don't know where it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. So we have some unbleached muslin quilted because I wanted it to have some, robustness. So I got that. And we have this for the top. And then this for our seam binding. So it's really going to be pink. So I'm not quite ready to build this yet. I'm probably going to do that on it, on a live all by itself. Because I've never done it before and I got enough material to do it twice. So if I screw it up the first time, come on, we all know I'm capable of screwing it up. Ah, there he is. I was waiting. I knew he was going to come up here. Yeah, he lives for the moment, Hi, Harry. Hi, baby. Did you come up to say hi to everybody? Yeah? You say hi to all your friends? I know. You're such a brat, too. Hi, baby. I do. For anybody who doesn't know, this is my evil kitty overlord, Harry. Yes, he feels that he's in charge. And he is. I mean, let's be honest. Hey, don't you be a brat, mister. He's very pushy. All right, where is this journal at? Have you seen this thing? Where did I put it? Ah, all right, here we go. So this is all of our inside goodies, and we're going to be doing some signatures today. So I'm going to pick some paper for this. Hey, you be nice. Rawr. Okay. So let's get started. So it's a pink journal, so I'm thinking light colored paper. So let's get some pink paper. God help me. All right. So you have to move now. Come on, get down. Get down. Mommy needs to work. Get down. Get down. Kitty, down. Thank you. All right. So our digital, let me pull that out real quick so we can take a look. Our digital has pinks and greens throughout, kind of a tealish green color, and some ivory. A little bit of like a bluish color in some of these. So morning, dear. He says. So I'm thinking, all right, so we want light shades, like the lightest we can find. I don't know. Let's get some dark on it. That has some dark, but it's not too bad. And then we have this, which I think was intentionally some Beamer blue, but somehow got managed to go. None of that. I think we could do a little of this teal. Piece of this teal. I don't think the blue would work. I think the blue is going to be definitely not red. And this green is too dark. This is Beamer blue, but it's like a very light version of it. I don't know. We're kind of going dark here. Okay, let's go with that one instead. Put this one back. And then let's find some pink. So, want lighter shades of pink. Ooh, this looks like it might have some light. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess if we could put a pocket over that, we could cover that crap up. It's always that, you have to strategically plan these things when you have this kind of paper. All right. So I'm going to put this away. Hey, Steffi. I'm going insane. Yeah. Thanks for checking. All right. What else do we have here that we could use? Well, definitely some parchment. We could definitely put some parchment in. And then we have some coffee. There might be some pieces here that aren't too... Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to have to... All right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Maybe. All right. And then, let's see what else we've got. What else? All right, some index cards maybe to do some half sheets. Now we do have this. Might be able to use that. These, those are kind of interesting. I really have to go through this drawer. Work on getting rid of some of the crap. This is too light of a texture, I think. All right. All right, let's see. What do we got? We have this, which will definitely work. You know, it's torn. Let's get one that's not. And we can put this in 2 different signatures. That'll work. What else? What else have we got? We have some of this beautiful handmade paper. And there's all kinds of things back here. What do we got? No. Maybe. What else? No. Well, let's go to the next drawer. Oh, what do we have here? We have pretties. That's too heavy. Maybe we could use a piece of ledger. And maybe some kid paper. That's really heavy. I think that might be 2 sheets. Nope, that's 1, and it's really heavy, so that's a good one. Then we have some of these Japanese prints. No, I kind of like it, but I don't know. My problem is it's like, well, it's not really white. It's like a beige. Okay, we'll put that in there for now. We don't know. We might use it. Do we have anything else good? Well, I mean, we have all kinds of paper. Like, do we have anything else that we can use? All right, let's pull another drawer here. No, these are kind of all my grunges. And then let's see what we got down here. That's gonna work. Here, let's put that in, and we'll get rid of this because there's no sense in cutting up the whole sheet when we have a half a sheet right there. Okay. All right. We'll fill as we go. All right, so we got 1. So right now I'm thinking it's going to be 2 signatures, so we're going to pull for 2. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 9. 10. And I'm not going to use that one. Okay. All right. So I think each signature is going to be 10. Okay. So let's put that over there. And let's, kind of start folding and building. One. Two. Three. Four. 5, 6. I'm going to cut these little holes off. Seven. This one's already folded. Just 8. 9. 10. All right, so it's 10 pages, manageable size. These are regular. These are floofy. These are otherwise. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That'd be pink, pink, pink. And we don't want pink, pink, pink. All right. You and you. And then you, who's going to need to be trimmed. And you. And then this one. Okay. A. All right, let's see. A. That's 1. Okay, we're going to do the B. So, I've been working on a little bit of ephemera for this off camera. Because nobody wants to sit here and watch me, push things around the desk. And that's kind of the way I work when I'm making ephemera. I kind of pour it all out onto the desk and then, go, what am I going to do with it? I never quite know, And so I know nobody wants to sit here and just watch me do that. All right. So what else is going on? So it's official. I'm doing a collab. I've never done one before. This will be my very first one. So, I'm going to make Rose's life a living hell. I'm kidding. But it is my very first collab. I've never done one before, so we're going to see how it goes. I think there's 43 or something like that, 43 or 44 channels participating in this thing. It's big. And it's the whole month of December. Here's she shuffling. Yeah. Now, somehow this one did not get as much specialty paper, so we're going to have to work around that. I do not want both of these to have coffee on the outside, so a lot there. So we'll start with pink. I'm going to this, a piece of coffee, that, piece of blue, this, parchment, this pinky parchment kind of looking, it's marble, and we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one, and I think we're going to leave this one out. Oh, excuse me. I'm sneezing like crazy all morning. Let me grab an allergy pill. All right, we have 2 signatures. Ooh, time to order allergy pills. Okay. I'm going to put this yogurt in the fridge before it goes bad. Or I end up feeding it to the dog, one or the other. Okay. So, I got to tell you, it has become a lace-a-palooza around here. I have never had this much lace out in my life. But I'm like, well, maybe that one would work. No, I don't like it. Maybe try this one. And I've gone through about 40 different laces. And then I have these. These are actually collar pieces. Like they're big. And I cut it so that, cut the things off here so that it would just be straight line. Because I thought, you know, on a page, that would be kind of cool. So I've got all those out. Now, we have to decide how big this thing is going to be. And I think I'm going to cut these down to 8 inches. Eight by 5, maybe. I don't know. But this page, I'm going to do something with it because I don't want to lose this. So let's make this page smaller. Because I don't want to lose that, you know, on the outside. I'll probably end up covering it, but I don't want to lose it on the outside. I'd rather lose it on the inside. You know what I mean? So let me just reduce this page. Muy better. Okay. Okay, that's better. We're going to do the same thing with the other one because I don't want to lose that part. I like that part, the filigree on the outside edge. I really like it. And so I want to kind of, you know, try to preserve it. So, a little bit of glue here. Close it up. I have to be careful though when I do this because the paper is thin, and I don't want to push too hard. Come on. There we go. But you got to push hard enough to actually put the crease in, you know what I mean? Okay. But if you push too hard, then you could, you know, end up damaging the paper. And we don't want to do that. Okay. You can feel it too. When you do it, it'll all of a sudden you'll hear that crunch and you go, oh shit. Yep, just destroyed that piece. Okay. Now we'll put that back in. My allergies are killing me today. Somebody asked me why I do that. It's because I'm letting force push that in as far as it'll go. Snugging it in there. Okay. So now we'll get out the paper trimmer and we'll start kind of trimming these down. All right, so we want to go about 5 inches. Put this there. So this is just going to be a very slow process of 1 or 2 or 3 pieces at a time. All right, we're still going to lose most of this, but not all of it. So now we have 5, and we wanted to do this at 8, 5 by 8. 8! Okay, let's make sure we don't have any of the short sheets down there, because we don't need to trim those. Okay. Oh no, I tore that. I'll fix it. Okay, got it. I could get out a bigger paper trimmer and do this, but you know, what the hell. I'm lazy. It's under the desk. I'm just too lazy to pull it out. Okay. All right. That's one. This is a mess. Let me get rid of it. Hi, Michelle. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Call me if you need me. My condolences to Mike. I'm just going to do this one with the straight. It just works better that way. You know? I don't know why I didn't do it with the first one. Just works better this way. You know? I have a feeling we're still going to have some creep here. No, we did pretty good. This blade needs help. See, that's so much better. Hi, Christine. All right, B. All right, we have two signatures. Okay. Here's the thing. Oh, no. I lost my kitty paw. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let me see if it's on the floor. Do everything on my world ends up on the floor or in my damn trash can. Good thing I just changed my bag. do with it? Okay, obviously I'm gonna have to get my kitty paw. All right, it's okay though. I have a backup. I do. I have a backup. We're good. It's here someplace. I'll find it. Harry it probably fell on the floor. Harry saw it, went, ooh, play toy, and ran off with it, because that's what he does. Come on, kitten. He's not a kitten, but he thinks he is. Okay, everything just, it's good. I'm not looking for anything right now. It's all over the place. Okay. So now we have some pages. We can actually do something. All right, so we have stickers and stuff. That's going to drive me crazy until I find that thing. Stickers and bits. And then this is all of our ephemera that we've been working on. And I told you guys I did some more, and I've got some pocket things in here and some more ephemera. So this is like all pockets and stuff here, and tucks and stuff. And then this is like all ephemera that we can use for tucks or whatever. But lots of stuff. Yeah, lots of stuff. All right. So this is A. Now I want to make sure that we have this going in the right direction. So I'm just checking to make sure. Let's see. This page here has a thing on it. See? And so we have to decide, do we want this at the bottom and we'll put a pocket over it and we don't really want to use that. We just want the paper itself. Or do we want it at the top and we'll use it as a feature? I think I'm going to put it at the bottom and we're going to cover it with something. Okay, and let's see what else we've got. Okay, that. Whew. It's a big signature, guys. All right. So this one, and then when this flips, it'll have a pocket there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. What are we going to put on the front of this thing that says, hey, I'm a Floofy Rosy Journal? Right? Okay. We need something that says, I am a Floofy Rosy filled journal. We could just start off with a big bang. Oh, ho, ho. It's horrible, isn't it? Isn't it disgusting? I know. I'm not going to do it. I can't. Even I can't do that. Huge letters, right? Oh, Floofy Pank. Journal disaster. All right. So let's look at our paper, see if there's anything in here we want to use. I like this, but I want it to be mirror. I'll have to see if I can do it in the publisher. I do that. I do. If you don't put your stuff on the right side, boy, I will flip it over. Oh. Could do something like this that just says, hey, I'm a Floofy Journal. Or this one. That one says Floofy Journal. Said I love this, but I want it to be on the other. I want it to go the other way. So I have to see if I can flip it in photo. I might be able to in my editor. All right, let's see. do this. We could do this. Oh, we could just break down and do it. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. How about that? Let's do that. All right, you go over there. I got to cut stuff. Floofy. Ooh, somebody cranked you up this morning. I like it. Here, let me use the paper trimmer to get out the bulk of this. Somebody's in a mood today. I like it. I like it a lot. Somebody woke up, put on her sassy pants. All right, so we're going to get rid of most of this, all of this outside stuff, and then we're going to take a look at the rest of this. Now, why am I putting this on a whole page? Because I screwed up when I printed these, and I accidentally printed it on regular copy paper. So I have to reinforce it if I'm going to use it. Okay. So let's decal this sucker. All the way around. Instead of me sitting here trying to do that with my scissors. Here we go. All right. Usually we put like a big pocket or something in the front of a journal, but I don't think we're going to do that this time. I think this time we're just going to let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Make it a standalone page, let it be. All right, so let's see. So what's going on? Okay, the collab. So I have all right, so from what I understand, how this thing works is yeah, I think that works. There's, I don't know, like 8 or 9 or 10 designers that have designed paper packs, or they're pulling paper packs out of their already done stuff. I don't know. I don't know if they're doing them specifically for this, or if it's something that they have in their shop and they're just releasing it to the collaborators for free. But I don't know. There's something like 8 or 10 different packs that I can choose from. And then I have to make a project video, at least 20 minutes, which y'all know is kind of hard for me because I've spent so much time like trying to get it down to this is what's viewable, you know? So, I have to make a project, and it has to be a 20-minute video, and I have to include very specific flash screens at the beginning of it. Basically directing everybody over to this lady's channel. And then I have to watch everybody else's videos, like them, and subscribe to their channels. And then there's prizes and stuff. You guys can win some prizes. For watching videos. You have to watch the videos, and then you have to go to her Facebook group or something. I don't know. But I'll figure it out before it's time. But there's some prizes and stuff involved. I don't know what the prizes are, but there's prizes involved. So we will figure it out. Hi, Miss Mari. Cat sitting and my monster snuck in there. Lots of yelling. The contract fight. The other guy is hiding under the bed. Oh no. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. All right, we have a page done in the Floofy Pink Journal. I don't know. We might do more here. I haven't made any paper clips or anything like that with this so far. So we'll be doing those, I think, as we go. What are we going to do here? Don't know. Okay. This might be where we put a pocket. So let's take a look at our buckets. These are the ones that came with the kit. So I just cut them out. I haven't really looked at them in a while, so let's take them out and see what we got. All right, we have corner pocket for the wrong side. This kind of a pocket, but we're going to do that as a flip. We got a little green pocket. It's tiny, but it's the right color. No. With this little pocket, absolutely not. What is that going to hold? We have these little envelope things. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with these. I really don't, you know. Fold this up, glue these down. And then what do you do with this? Do you tuck it into a pocket and take it out and there's stuff in it? I don't know. We do have these tiny little tags. No. Okay, so basically we have no pockets because these are all, and I blew this digital up as far as I could because these are all just minuscule. All right, so we're going to be making our own pockets. Okay. I can do that. Of course I can do that. It's me. I'm just going to be doing a lot of cutting. Let's get this off of here. Is he down there? Nope. I could have sworn I heard him snoring down there. But he ain't down there. Okay. All right, so we're going to glue this onto here because it's literally copy paper. I can't believe I did that. I never even load copy paper in my machine. So, oh crap, I know what happened. Okay, never mind. Shaylee had to print a label, and her mom probably just put regular copy paper in, not thinking. And she probably saw that there was like no paper in there, so she just put in a handful, being nice, trying to help me. So that would explain that. Okay. So that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, Shay had a sale on eBay. She managed to get the product listed. She managed to get it sold. She just has no idea how to, get rid of it once it's sold. So she brought it to Bima. We went through how to print the label and all of that. They just printed on regular paper. I'm not a regular paper kind of gal. Hey, Nina, what's that? All right, so I think there's 40 channels that are participating in this collab. And I think there's 10 designers that are participating. So I have my choice of, I don't know, 8 to 10 things. And then I have to figure out a project to do with them. Now, here's the thing that kind of sucks. My video comes out on the 23rd of December. Who the hell's going to make that project? Nobody. So now I'm thinking maybe something that's like last minute, like you can do in an hour kind of thing. I don't know. But I'm going to try to come up with something. And I get 20 minutes. I have to make the video no less than 20 minutes. I can make it longer if I want, but 20 minutes is the minimum. And then I have all these flash pages and screens that I have to put up. And I have to put hashtags in it. See, this is why Els does not play well with others. I mean, these little pockets, we might be able to like stagger them on a page or something. All right, so now we have this. Now we need something to put in it. Do we actually have anything that will fit in here? I don't know. We're going to find out. We have some bigger journaling cards we could put in there. Yeah? All right, let's put a journaling card in. Need something at the top. Great, now I got that friggin' song caught in my head. Gave myself an earworm. Let's see. I don't know. I think this looks better down here. Up here. So, yeah, but I think there's prizes and stuff, but you have to go to her Facebook group to win prizes because that's where they're doing the drawing for it. She has 3 Facebook groups. And they're doing drawings in each one. So you can actually enter into each. I think she said she has 3 Facebook groups. And you can enter in each group. And each group is going to have a different prize. I don't know how this works. Y'all know I'm not a joiner, you know. Only reason I'm doing this thing is because Rose asked. If it hadn't have been Rose, I probably wouldn't have done it. But if you know me, you know Rose and I go back quite a ways. We have survived some of the shit together. Oh yeah, and I have to keep it clean. No bad words. Carla! Let It Be from the Beatles. That's my earworm. Standing quiet in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Yeah, so that's my new one. What else is going on with this thing? So yes, I have to put a hashtag in my title. Put the video up. Where's that stuff? It's over here. There's like, these are the instructions. Okay, 2 giveaways in the Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 collaboration, a YouTube giveaway, and a Facebook giveaway. So what else? So what does the viewers get? Okay, so if you go to her thing and you put to her page and watch her video and you put in a comment and you put in the hashtag, then you get entered in there. So there's 3 junk journal kits, and the drawing is on December 31st. But I understand that you have to be there to win because she doesn't post those. So I have to name the kit and the designer. I have to use some information sheets that she's providing to explain it. So then I have to refer everybody to the video from December the 1st. And then have my viewers go and watch the other people's videos. I have to put all stuff in, and then there's this big long list of participators, and most of them I don't even recognize, to be honest with you. I went through it. No. Because she's going to do it during the day. And we don't go live for New Year's until 8 o'clock my time. 8 p.m. Because it's an hour before New Year's on the East Coast. 8, 9, 10, 11. So it would be 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Yeah. So I think I'm actually one of the smallest channels that's participating in this because I have less than 2,000 subscribers, just under, but so. But I think I'm one of the smallest channels that's participating. But that's okay because the whole point of a collaboration is to gain subscribers, to get exposure, to have people see your work. And call me a sellout, but I'm going to do it. You know, why not? Ooh, we could put that on there and make a double pocket. No. All right. So, all right, so we're going to leave this pretty much as a writing page. We do want to do something. So, you know, as usual, we'll probably just put some washi tape here. Because we want this to be, you know. Let's. Okay. So yeah, so I got a lot of stuff, but my video doesn't go up to the 23rd, which is like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because if it doesn't go up until the 23rd, then how do I refer all of you until the 23rd? You know what I mean? You would think that they would want to put new people closer to the beginning of the schedule. I would. That would be my plan. My plan would be like, okay, I've got 5 new people. I'm putting them in the first 10 days, you know, so that their subscribers have the most chance of viewing all of the videos, you know, because they're new. But I don't know how these things work because I don't do these. You guys know I'm not a joiner. Not regularly a joiner, but you know. But I'm joining this. That's why I like all of my employees. Me, myself, and I. Now, I have had conflicts with but, you know, since I'm the boss, I've told just get over it or, you know, I'll fire you. It could just be me and myself. I don't need I do. I need Like yesterday. I got up yesterday. I went outside. Hubbard's like, hi, honey, what do you got to do today? And I was like, I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I got Etsy orders to fill and get shipped. I have 17 videos that need to be back end edited so that they could be added to the schedule. And then I've got like 4 or 5 videos still to record. And I have ephemera that I have to finish up for the journal that I'm working on. And he's like, oh, so busy day. And I said, yeah, but I'm just not feeling any of it. He's like, well, call in for lack of interest. I was like, I'd love to, but then, you know, I have to pick up the slack. So apparently yesterday I got in trouble again. And me and myself are now hauling the load because I is sitting in the corner pouting. So at 1 o'clock this morning, I'm putting videos in. Me is putting them in because I is over there. I have a lot of work drama. And there's only, you know, the 3 of us. 2 of us are people that I've made up. Okay. Now, this is going to be a pocket. We're going to glue that down and make a pocket out of it. I don't know what we're going to do back here, if we're going to do anything. But I know we're going to be putting something here. I just don't know what it's going to be. Let's figure it out. Hey, don't you come off of there. Let's take a look. Let's trim this down and see what we get. In a day, depends on the videos. But average, probably, I want to say 2.5. Like 2.5. You know, before I cut this, I should probably measure this. Just so that we know what the hell we're doing. We fold this at 2 3/8. So we're going to do it at 2 1/8 by 6. 2 1/8 by 6. 2 1/8 by 6. Okay. 2 1/8 by 6. Why do I always try to use this? I know I can't use it. If I'm working on a journal, I really can't unless I'm just chopping stuff. 6. Okay. There's my 6. That off. I don't think I'm going to find another use for that. Okay. Watch. I'm going to want that one little piece of paper later. All right, let's ink. Theme to Cheers? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, it's just in there on auto repeat. Thank God I know the whole song. I don't want to ink this. I just want to ink this part. Okay, we're going to put this on here. Mm-hmm. All right. Just there. Oh, yeah, that's always a good one. Then I was scrolling yesterday and that stupid Phenomenon song came up. And it's like, send this to somebody you love. No, that is not something you send to somebody you love. That is something that you send to somebody you hate. You know? All right, this is going to need something. What are we going to put in there? It's going to be, y'all, a card. It's going to be a card. Card. Let me see. Oh, that matches. I like that. Okay, here we go. And it's got room for the pearls because this one's got the pearls. We put the 3 pearls on it, and it's got that really cool paper in the background. So we're going to put that in there just like that. That's it. I'm not doing anything else to that. I might put a little washi tape right here, and that's going to be the end of it. Little washi tape. We're going to do a little washi tape. And glue. Yeah, they were like, send this to someone you love. No! That is a horrible thing to do to anybody. Mike does it to me all the time. I'll slap him around. He does. He'll just be like, and I'll be like, oh my God, you're going to die now. I have to kill you. I'm sorry. I have to unalive you. Yeah, see, that's perfect. It's just a sweet little bit, and it just runs up against the pink. I like it. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Yes. Oh, no. Oh. All right, let's put in one of our pieces of ephemera. No. This is a pocket. No. It's our bookmark, which we're going to add in here someplace. Ephemera. We need a piece of ephemera. I need like a tray to dump all this out on. That's a pocket. 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 Sorry, pocket. 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 All right, we're putting this sucker up here. Put that there. I had somebody tell me I was doing it wrong because I make a bunch of ephemera and stuff before I start the book. And then they were like, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to start the book and then make the ephemera. And I'm like, really? Does it matter? Does it matter? All right, so we're going to put this one down here. And I think we're going to use this one to hold our bookmark. Where's my bookmark? Here it is. I just have to say, people are very opinionated, you know? So I think that'll be good to hold the bookmark. We haven't finished that yet, but we will. I just got to put a long tassel on it. Yeah, really. Welcome to McDonald's. It gets worse here every day. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know. We got something to say. Yeah, I can see that. All righty. That still leaves us plenty of writing space. We take that bookmark out. We've got plenty of writing space. All right. So we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. And we managed to get our things done. Now, as I said earlier, most of you weren't here. I'll say it again. I'm going to probably do the cover in a completely separate live so that I can get mad at it and yell at it and not have it interfere in the book. So, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. I got to do lots and lots and lots of stuff. And I'm making a pink frilly journal. Ugh. I hate pink and frilly. I'm going to put big ass roses on the front and cover of this thing. I'm kidding. Oh, sorry, Maury. Yeah, it's no, it's not frilly. It's floofy. We're going with floofy, not frilly. Okay, so what do we got here? Hold on. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Just, I don't want to pick you up yet. Just go over there. I still got to find the thing. My other kitty paw. I'm going to have to order more paws. Anybody else need paws? Because I'm going to order more. Okay. So what do we got going on? Now, here's my problem with it. Let me look. Let me pull it up and I'll show you guys my issue. December the 23rd. It's a Tuesday, which is not, you know, I think my day is the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd. And there's 43 people contributing to this. Well, maybe not. I know that there's like, yeah, it's got to be like 43 because they're all, yeah, because if they're doing 2, then they've got a double digit. So, Rose is going to be on the 2nd, December 2nd. And from what I understand, she is doing some kind of like a series of things. So she will be, so she's going to, like, she's on there for the 2nd, but she's going to be, you know. But so, like, so far, the only one that I really recognize that, you know, I know is Sweet Pea Papers. I know that one. Sweet Tea and Roses, which is Rose. I Totally Love It. I know that one. I think I know Angela Jones Design. So a lot of these are going to be new to me. So a lot of these are going to be new to me. Because a lot of them they're like, they don't come to mind. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of those are going to be new to me. Yes to pause. You need pause. Okay. All right. So I do. Let me make myself a note because I got to remember to do that. Order pause. We'll get the multicolored ones because that was the only one that I kept because it was the extra. And I was like, okay, I'll be fine. Now I've lost my paw and now I'm going to need more paws. I might as well fill up a jar with paws. Just fill up a jar. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to touch the mic. I apologize. So yeah, so my issue is that my video comes out on the 23rd. So now I'm trying to think, like, what can I do that's like a last minute thing? Like if you need like a last minute gift or something that you can do in like an hour to 2 hours and get it done. Plus, you know, doing that before Christmas Eve. It's a little late, I think, for me, but and the whole idea of doing Christmas in December is a little strange to me, but according to Rose, this is the way it's done. I don't know. So I am currently posting into February and November. I've started putting in the videos for the boxes for Christmas. So those are going to be scattered throughout November and early December. Let's see, what else? God, it just, yeah, there's so much stuff going on right now. My brain is just fried, guys. It happened. I went to Temu yesterday because I was bored because, you know, I didn't want to work and I was in the corner hiding, and me was procrastinating and myself was just like, yeah, I'm on a lunch break. So I thought, okay, let me go. I'm just going to go to Temu because it chills me out and then I can get my work done. And so I went to Temu and I was very upset because I went through Temu and nothing. I found, usually I have like 40 things in 20 minutes, you know, nothing, zero, zip, nada. I couldn't believe it. I never do that on Temu. I'm always like, ooh, I got that, and I need this and that. No, oh, give me that, this. Holy crap, nothing. Nothing. Couldn't believe it. So I'm going to go back in today and see if, you know, if I refresh it, maybe there'll be something I don't have or something that I want or I need more of. Who knows? All right. So let's see what's going on. So we are going into November. So we are in October right now. Remember, there will be no Friday Night Live because I'm going to be handing out candy. Because that's what I do. All year I buy toys from the Dollar Tree, good ones. I also buy the glow-in-the-dark bracelets or the necklace ones. And no kid leaves my house without one. They all get a glow-in-the-dark, some kind of a glow stick, because I am all about lighting them up. And too many parents don't think about this and they let their kids put on black costumes. Then they go out there, they don't carry a flashlight. They don't, you know, when my kids were younger and we went trick-or-treating, I used to take, because I couldn't walk the whole thing, so I would take my electric wheelchair and I had reflectors and everything on it, and I would take lights with me. And when my kids were crossing the street, I would stand in the middle of the street and turn on all the lights so that my kids could cross the street. We'd go in a big group. So there'd be like an adult on this side, an adult on this side, my butt in the middle. And then when we all agreed, the kids could walk and we'd take them across the street. And they all had those little, you know, the cone ones. I want to say like the big ones, you know, they all had those hanging around their necks. We put reflective tape on their costumes. But all of a sudden, like there's all these kids running around and none of them have any kind of anything on. They're all in black, you know, except the Elmos. They're all red. But we're like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? So, I make sure that they all have like one of those glow-in-the-dark necklaces or a glow-in-the-dark bracelet. And if they're little, I put it under pumpkin. I've been known on little kids to put two necklaces together and wrap it around their little waist. You know, no kid leaves here without one. And if I can get one in the adult too, I will. We go through about 50 of those a year, honey. 50 to 75 of them. Just depends on how many kids we get. But I also go and I get all those little those little toys from the Dollar Tree, and I get some of the cool ones. You know, we always go and get like the little Transformer things and the mystery bag ones. You know, you don't know what's in it, but they're like all from Mario Brothers and stuff like that. And those little color packs, you know, that have like the little activity packs. I get a bunch of those. And so we pass all of those out. So you get like cookies or candy and a little toy. And I even have stuff for like the older girls and stuff. I have like temporary tattoos that are like roses and stuff. For the older boys, we have like frisbees and like those slingshot airplanes and stuff like that. And we give, we give out toys and we give out candy. Not a lot of candy, more like cookies and gifts. But I will be out on the 31st doing that. And it's actually kind of become a thing where we've had parents come up to the house and go, we came over here because we knew that they could get the light up bracelets and we forgot to get them. We got you. We got you. Yeah. Why? Because you see that pumpkin glowing in that weird color? That's because they're all in there. We light them up about 10 at a time and they're gone. But so I'll be doing that on Halloween. And so this week, we had a 1 envelope 3 or 4 pocket, which is a really cool way of using a junk mail envelope. So if you haven't seen that one, go back and watch that one from Monday. We're going to be doing the idea book this week. What are we doing in idea book? I think I actually put a title on it. I don't remember. There's the thing. We're really going to do it. I think it's some kind of a dangler charm or something. I don't remember. But we're going to be doing that. Nothing on Friday. And then on Saturday, November the 1st, we're going to have mixed media. Sunday's going to be our game day. The sale this month is on the 9th. And I have a one sheet wonder on the 3rd and on the 4th. That's when the video for this washi caddy is going to drop. I actually got it right this time. So also Monday the 1st, I will give you November's project of the month challenge. And then I'm trying to figure out what we're doing next year. I'm not totally sure. This year was kind of a bomb. Didn't work. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do it next year. Something different. We're going to do something different. So what else? What else? Yes, charms. Thank you. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I'm posting through February right now, but I am putting in stuff to add to November. That's the boxes that we're doing. Guys, I've got some cute ones. We've got these that hold Twix bars. I told you guys we're going to do candy theme this year. We've got Twix bars. We've got this one, which holds those little Hershey nuggets. And we've got one for, this one will hold Hershey's Kisses or, like those Crunchy Bell things, the Rice Krispie Bell things. This one, and sorry, but the finished ones, after I took the pictures, they were full of candy, so Buggy took them. And we're going to do the Twix one is going to have a belly band option, and there's going to be some really cool stuff. You're living vicariously in the craft world right now? Okay. But we've got all that coming up. So all of those are going to be in November. Just really busy, guys. I'm really busy right now. So if you email me or you text me and I don't get back to you right away, I apologize. Just know that I'm getting to you as quickly as I can. But I'm cuckoo right now. It's the end of the year. It always gets this way. I'm mapping out next year, trying to, I've got a whole page in this book that's just ideas for next year that I just keep writing down. And in the new book, and I still have stuff in the old book that I have to transfer over because I haven't moved all those pages yet. They're in the back, but it doesn't seem like it's a lot. But when you look at like a full page of like notable paper, and it's got stuff written all over it, it's a lot to kind of organize and translate and get it into this book. And I have to get it like right here. It all has to be, because this is, there's a section back here. See this little pocket? I put stuff in there, but here it is. See, I have this little note section, and I will put the year on it, and then I'll write all my notes in there for things that I want to do, and sticky notes, and it's just ridiculous. But I get them all done by the end of the year. Okay, so do you guys want anything special for Valentine's Day? Anything? Or do you just want to like let it go? Like, do you have grandkids that you want to, like, they take candy to school or something? You want something like a treat for grandkids to take to school? Anything like that? Let me know. We got time. I'm going to put it on here. Possible kids V-Day stuff. So we got that on there. See? And then, yeah, this thing. I have to transfer all of the stuff that's in this book into there. So, you know. I'm a crazy person. What can I say? All right, guys. This is going to do it for today. We did 5 pages. We got 2 signatures built. I'm impressed with us. It's pink. It's floofy. And we're making it happen. So, if you're new here and you have not yet done so, hit the button. Subscribe. Why not? Right? Doesn't take anything, doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't hurt you in any way, but you know, it's helpful to me. And I don't want to put that like that. I don't want to do that. This needs to stay open. I got to put this over on the side. Let me move this out of my way. It helps out my channel a lot. And you know, here's the thing. I offend everybody. I don't mean to do it. I just do. So if I haven't offended you yet, there's a good possibility it's going to happen in the near future. So go ahead and subscribe so that you're here when it happens, because, you know, you hate to miss it. Also, we are so glad to see you, Neener. Also, if you would like to cyber stalk me, you can go down to the description box below, click on more, and it's going to tell you everything you need to know to do that. My email address, my Facebook group, my Etsy store, all that stuff. You can find it all down there. So, you know, if you want to join in on this happy little parade of weirdness, we would love to have you. Also, if you would like a copy of my schedule and what's going on and what's coming up, free classes, that kind of stuff, you can do that by getting it here on the YouTube channel or over on my Facebook group. Both of them have the listing. I am currently updating, so if you get it today, it's not going to be updated. But I'm hoping to have it done by tonight. Fingers crossed. That's it. That's all I have until I see you again. Stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye. Bye, boys.